The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
They don't understand your art, man.
Yeah.
I know that last one got a great response. Legitimately, people were like, that's the best one yet.
was
and then they said
surprised.
that was one of the best podcasts I ever heard.
I thought it was the worst one.
I like that one. That's the one I sat in the room for.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think it was my energy that helped you.
I think it was probably you that made it.
Yeah. In fact, yes, that's our prayer today is in praise of Ed's energy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Nice. It was negative to me earlier, Marcus.
Was he negative to you?
You were being negative. You're being negative to Kep.
Yeah, because he's unfriended me.
He unfriended you on Facebook?
No, he didn't unfriend. Well, he
What a good
sent me a text.
Oh, he unfriended you?
Yeah, because I said a positive Packers thing. I said something positive about the Green Bay Packers.
And he got mad because he's a Dolphins fan.
There we go.
I think there's something more to it.
Well, he thought you were a Dolphins fan. He thought you were one of
I
him.
always say go, and then go Pack, go Pack.
Well, here's to Ed's energy.
Panther.
May it forever stay thick and cheese-like.
Yes.
Amen.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl. But are you?
Miami Dolphins. Where were they at the Super Bowl?
76?
They were the last
that far?
1982.
Did they win?
No, they lost.
76 was the last time they won, right?
72.
Was it 72?
73 was the last time they won.
Okay.
But the undefeated season was 72.
Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, right?
No, he only went once his second year.
They never play in the cold. That's their thing, right?
They
they're
can't
like
do anything.
Florida. Yeah.
It's tough to play in the cold. They're Dolphins.
Jordan left before the show started.
He did.
All right.
So he ordered a taco.
Is that
Which is good radio.
It's great. It's great radio. Yeah, it's like, hey, the show starts at 5:30. Oh, I better order a taco.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about how livid I am right now. So,
Why are you mad?
because you just got a taco. The show literally just started.
Didn't know.
No, it's
Hey,
fine.
man, it's Holden's fault. You know what? It's
I agree
fine.
with
He
that.
wanted to order a taco like 20 minutes ago. I said, no, the show's about to start. And then it didn't start. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to finally order a taco now. So Lupe's going to get it. Lupe! Rodriguez! FLORIDASTATE! Florida State, Florida State, Florida State!
now.
Woo!
So that is the Florida State chant, and that is also the only thing you have to do to graduate from the university. You have to be able to
True.
spell it.
They teach it to you the first day you get there at orientation, and then you do it and you leave.
That's great. Marcus, I'm still unaware. Did you pray?
Yeah, it was to Ed's big, thick energy.
Okay, amen then. All right, so welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. Ed has just pulled a knife on me. So that literally just happened.
He was
wielding a
across the
knife.
table. That's not.
It was still a knife pulled.
It's brandished, yeah.
That was like a knife that fixes your glasses, your eyeglasses. That wasn't a real one.
It's a corkscrew.
Coming for you, big guy.
All right, so Jordan has his taco. That's perfect. Good.
It is soft shell, so it won't make the crunchies when he's eating it.
And I appreciate that. Do you guys remember when Holden used to order just a bunch of chips before the show and just slam those down his fat gullet?
That was like 6 months ago.
Eat them right in front, just right on the microphone, just chomping on those chips.
I picture like you open your mouth and a lizard comes out of your throat, and then you just feed the lizard the chip.
Yeah. And then it goes back in. Speaking of which, Holdenators, ho! I got to give some shout outs to PlayStation Network peeps.
Shut up to you and your fucking
Josh
phony
Rogers wants me to call him a fucking idiot, and Massamune and Zach Mack 2727 also wants me to call them a fucking idiot. Firedog 118 was molested by Tony Hawk. And Lewis Bannister is a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Oh, Lewis ain't a retard. Don't say that about him.
He asked me to call him. They want me to call them
You ever
that.
talked to him before? He lives in the middle of nowhere in England.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know there was a disease, like a mental disorder, people that live in the middle of nowhere, they would imagine chimney sweeps would come down their chimneys and then dance around because their brains were so void of entertainment. They would just imagine a chimney sweep would come in.
That's kind of exciting. All
Yeah.
right, sitting in for Jackie Zebrowski, Amber Nelson.
Oh, hi, Jackie Zebrowski.
That's terrible. That was, I don't even know what, it's not right. I don't know what that is, but it was offensive.
It's what Jackie do. It's what Jackie do.
That's not what Jackie do.
Yeah.
WWJD, what would Jackie do?
I love
that.
it. Sitting for Kevin Barnett, let's just check, and the taco's down. Okay, who's here?
I wouldn't eat on it. Yeah, it's good. Jordan Temple here. I'm good eating some tacos, feeling real good about it. Feel good about my life.
What kind of tacos are those?
Soft shell.
Fuck yeah, man.
With a bunch of lettuce. And
I see some beef.
There's some beef. Gotta
Say
get
it slower.
protein. Been trying to eat better.
I like to eat alone without any pants or shirts on and things like that. If you're not wearing clothes, you can't stain them, which is kind of fun.
Still chugging down those Domino's pizzas.
I'm on to Papa John's because it reopened in Williamsburg.
Very nice.
Yes.
Love the garlic
They're the best.
dippings.
Yeah.
I
Love the
am
garlic stains
so-
on your skin. You still get stains.
Oh no, you can't get skin stains. No, it'll wash right out. Anyway, it really does.
Right out.
I think so. Yeah. Ed, you're here.
Yeah, man. Where the fuck else would I be, man?
I don't know.
I went to Jose Bank today on your recommendation, and they ripped me off.
How I don't understand what happened. Joseph A. Bank,
$75 for a shirt.
but that's kind of the going. You go down to Men's Warehouse, you're paying $100.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah. All right.
$25. That's how much I want to pay for a shirt.
Well, then why didn't you go to Kmart near Union Square?
It was out of my way.
Well, there you go. Convenience. $50 convenience charge. That's it. No, Joseph A. Bank is just one of the best.
Are they paying you money to say that?
No.
I mean,
I'm
it's
paying them.
all you've been talking about for 2 weeks.
Well, I love it.
Oh, if Joseph A. Banks, if you are listening, please send 3 XXX large shirts to the creek
Yep.
for Ed Larson and Ben Kissel.
Yeah. We'll split the third one. We'll
Man,
fight over it.
I don't need big XL shit except for my neck. And then
Yeah.
my neck's just too goddamn big.
It's strong, Eddie.
When the guy measured my neck today, he literally went, whoa. Like, it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your size?
19 and a half on the neck.
I'm 17 and a half, so you got a bigger neck than me. Finally. Finally. Ed's got the big, gross neck.
No, it's not. It's just big. It's not gross.
Neck's
Yeah,
flat
that's
as his head.
neck. See, it's proportional.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You could have I think you were a 16, but that one bump.
Bump.
Yeah.
bump,
Inch and a
yeah,
half.
17 and a half.
It depends on where you measure.
Bump right here. I
Yeah.
look like a Mad Max villain.
And your head's tiny.
Yes.
Kinda
You got
weird
a
there.
bump on your neck, Holden?
Multiple
Oh,
bumps.
Do you
yeah.
ever check that shit out?
Yes. It's just dead
Has
skin
to.
cells. You got to be scared of the mold. I mean, not mold, the moles.
The
Sorry, I'm
moles?
brain dead this day. What time is
It's
it?
6 o'clock.
I woke up 2 hours
It's
ago.
showtime.
Showtime.
All right. Jordan's done with his.
Oh no, Jordan's doing flips.
Oh my God.
Whoa, you should see me now, Mom. You should
kicking me in
see
the
me
face.
now.
I don't have any money.
Hey, at least buy my Snickers bars. Oh, they falling out my pocket.
Oh man. I'm a 17 and a half inch neck as well, Holden,
Really?
but I'm a 6'7".
No shit. We're all getting fucking measured for suits these
I'm a
days.
12
aren't we?
neck because my dad's an ostrich.
Oh.
Good point. Bet you guys didn't know about
My
that.
neck is this big. Wait,
2
I
hands.
measured it like that. That's a big
Oh, all right.
That's not bad. That's a tiny neck.
That's not how you measure it. You got to do inches there. That's not everyone just put their hands around their necks right now. It's like we're jerking off in some sort of bizarre 6th grade fetish class.
My neck is 2 Holden hands.
Do you think you
Okay.
can jerk off your neck and then just say the dumbest shit? Like,
No.
retards are faggots.
All right. Well, let's bleep it all out. What is happening here?
They are, though.
They're not. Good God. What is happening? All right,
They
Mark.
usually are.
That's not true. There's no
Or they'll
evidence.
try. Let's just say they'll try anything.
Yeah, they got that strength, you know?
All right. So
retard
there we
facts.
go. We got all that happening. All right, Marcus. What's the first news story?
A Chinese district government is giving dog owners a stark choice. Get rid of your pets or we'll come to your home and kill them ourselves.
That's nicer than Chinese
They
food.
mean eat them.
Even in a country where dog ownership is tightly regulated, the order issued this week by Dayang New District in the eastern city of Jinan is extreme. The notice posted on gate posts around the community said, no person is permitted to keep a dog of any kind. Deal with it on your own, or else the committee will organize people to enter your home and club the dog to death right there.
What? What's wrong with these people?
Well, what is the deal?
Crazy.
But why? I mean, there must be some rationale behind not allowing the dogs in the house,
And in
right?
front, they want to do it in front of you. They're
Well,
like,
you
"We're
have to teach them a lesson.
Is it just overpopulated? Is that why?
It's a really weird one. It says regional governments have killed stray animals before, but Dayang's order also covers dogs that have been registered and vaccinated. Calls often follow outbreaks of rabies, a disease that kills about 2,000 Chinese people each year, but the order cites only the maintenance of environmental hygiene and, quote, everyone's normal lives as reasons.
2,000 Chinese people. China's huge. 2,000 Chinese people is like one guy from Kansas, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's
Well, it's still 2,000. The number
From rabies?
math doesn't change.
Not that many people in America die of fucking rabies.
No one in America dies of rabies.
Very rarely. Maybe a couple of male
Do
men.
they not
every now
have
and
the
again.
vaccine that we have?
They must. Oh, I mean, they have the vaccine that all of us have, clubbing the dog to death before it can bite you. Did you guys see? By the way, on 125th Street in the Bronx, 2 pit bulls attacked a man
I saw
this
that.
past week.
Fucked
I believe it was
up, yeah.
Friday or maybe Saturday morning.
Yeah.
It was
the fuck out of
absolutely
him.
insane. Did you see the
They
footage,
kill
Eddie?
him? No.
No, but they damn near did, and the guy had to go to the hospital, and I think he's in like critical condition.
Yeah.
He was just walking down the street, and this guy was walking 2 dogs on a leash, and they just attacked him, and there's video of it for like 3 minutes, and the guy's bleeding all over the street. Can you imagine that in New York City, 125th Street getting torn apart by dogs? Like, how did your grandfather die? Dogs. Like, you think that's like Alaska or something like in a urban society?
It's
it's
the
a
Bronx.
nightmare.
I believe it.
Yeah, those are
That
fucking
shit, that's
evil
just
ass.
the one that just got caught on fucking camera, you know?
yeah.
I don't know. It looked brutal. I didn't realize how, you look at dogs and you see the Sarah McLachlan videos, the eyes of the angels, and you see them behind the cages and they're crying, and all you do is have sympathy for them. We very rarely see a violent dog because we've done such a good job of domesticating them. This video just shook me up.
Subculture of people that love mean ass, fighting
Love
mean
to
ass
feed
dogs.
them crack and make them fight and shit.
Jesus,
Yeah.
they're feeding them crack.
Oh, I feed them bunch of crack.
I think
So
you're
sort of
making...
like
Jordan, I think you're making that up.
I don't know, man. It's true. I live in the projects. They feed them crack.
I was about to say, I think you're making that up, and I think Holden is
Gunpowder?
believing you because you're black.
They're
No,
feeding
you
them
should.
gunpowder, Marcus. Why would
You
you
should
feed your
believe
dog?
me not because I'm black, but because I'm right, and those two are not synonymous.
Why would you feed a dog gunpowder? What is that?
Dude, so they're mad. Fucking Biggie even had it in a rhyme. He's like,
feed
he's
crack
like
dogs?
something. He's like, I got the black
for my
talons
dog?
loaded in the clip, and he's like, and I got my pit bulls and I feed them gunpowder so they can devour the criminals trying to drop my decimals. Some shit. Yeah.
But that's not just a sort of a metaphor for.
no, man,
they're not-
that's not the metaphor.
Like he's
at
just
all.
got real mean dogs, and
Look,
he says
was
they
in the
got.
studio actually feeding them gunpowder while he was rapping that verse.
You ever
Why
hear
not?
Simple Man by Leonard Skinner?
Actually, you know what?
Good song. Good song.
It's a real solid.
Jordan's right. If you wait till after the credits of Selma, at the very end, it's just a shot of a black dude feeding a dog gunpowder. I forgot about that. But you have to wait till the end. It's a
Is
little
this an
tag.
analogy
Nah,
for
man.
crack gunpowder? Or is
No,
there
that's a real
actual
thing.
gunpowder?
I've seen people do it.
Damn, can you snort gunpowder?
I guess you can
Snort
snort
what
anything.
only a dog can.
Anything you want to put in your nose, I guess you can snort.
All right.
Well, that's so true, and that's one of the differences between white and black culture. You have the dogs playing poker. We think they're smoking cigars. In reality, it's a whole bunch of crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Farting
fun?
fire with that gunpowder
I
in
guess
their
That's
bellies.
not real. Dogs can't play poker, but they can
What?
snort gunpowder.
I guess so. And what does gunpowder do to a dog?
It makes them angry. It makes them fight. They put them in the dog fights, and the one who snorts the most gunpowder wins. That's how it works. That's
And then it
dog
does.
politics.
I don't like dog politics, man. You gotta love dogs.
He's true. This whole thing's true.
Fucking told
Crack
ya.
and gunpowder?
You know, why does gunpowder make pit bulls aggressive? It's on Yahoo Answers.
Oh well, it's gotta
And
be real.
That's how you
boy,
know
it's
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 legit.
a horrific. Apparently, it tears up the stomach lining. The dog is in pain, and that's why it gets aggressive. Because its stomach is literally being eaten away.
Exploding, even.
Yeah.
Well, do you
One
want
would
to
say
apologize?
Exploding.
Do you want to apologize for black culture for feeding dogs gunpowder?
do whatever is gonna help you get from that single cheeseburger to a double cheeseburger.
You got to get off the dollar menu, man.
It's just, it is a difference in culture. I watched a great documentary, and it was negative towards the Westminster Dog Show. What they do with the breeding of these dogs, they've shortened their snout so much they can no longer breathe. This is how white people destroy dogs genetically through,
We play the long game.
The long game, and we've ruined these
Do you
creatures.
think a rich person's ever gotten their dog plastic surgery?
Yes, they have.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Absolutely.
Reconstructive dick
To make-
surgery, clip their ears.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want a pink one. They get a purple one or whatever the hell.
It's a real big thing in South Korea right now.
They make them smile a lot.
Well,
they do a surgery where the dog is constantly perma-smiling, like the Joker, what the Joker did in '89's Batman.
Well,
That was a
South
reference.
Korea has a funny thing where it shows all of the contestants for like their beauty pageant, and they all look the same
Yeah.
because they all got the same plastic surgery, and every single one looks identical. The only thing different about them is their hairstyle.
and the length of their penises. They tend to be boys. Yes, which is very
You're
true.
thinking of Taiwan.
Oh yeah,
I can't
No, Thailand.
Thailand.
Or the Philippines.
Either way.
The Philippines. There's a whole third gender, the ladyboy.
Is
The
that
Philippines,
where
yeah.
Taiwan is where Sagat is from?
He's from
Street Fighter?
Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah.
It all
That's a
reminds me of
very
the Subway
special
sandwich flavor, the Thai creamy curry. Creamy Thai curry.
Don't get that because that's got the cum in it.
Yeah, it's got the little boy cum in it. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
talk about what Jared did to those poor children. Oh man, I have to eat at Subway. I literally, this is a funny conversation. I don't know if it is or not, but I walked by a Subway.
We'll be the judge.
You be the judge. You be the judge.
Let's try it on for size.
We throw
Ben.
it out to the audience. They be the judge. But no, I walked by a Subway and I wanted Subway sandwiches so bad. The day after Jared, was busted for being part of a large pedophile ring and molesting all these 14 children, and I didn't go in, and then I went in 7 days later, and I was
Yeah.
like, I think I can have Subway now. What was the length of time before you could have a Subway sandwich without feeling guilty, without feel like you're aiding and abetting a pedophile? Because he got millions of dollars from this franchise.
I think
He's
it was.
not still. I don't think.
No, now they cut all ties.
Yeah, they cut him off. But yeah, it's not like they're putting money in his commissary.
Yeah,
or
it's all the
anything
Subway
like that.
sandwiches you got in the past.
Right.
Yeah.
Fed into his.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
So we're all complicit in this. This is why it's such a terrible thing.
What are we getting when we go to Subway? What are we doing, Ben?
Ooh, I used to do the grilled chicken back when it was on the $4.99 menu. They got rid of that. I got to go with the ham.
Okay, I do
I
the
do
chicken
the-
bacon ranch.
A chicken bacon ranch. I
damn.
do the 6-incher salami, provolone, lettuce, tomato, onion on the 9 oats and toasted. It's great.
Nine
That's my
oats,
favorite.
solid.
I'm getting
Meatball.
You are
Meatball.
from the
Yeah,
project.
I used to be doing meatballs. What'd you say?
You are from the project.
Eddie, what are you
Because
going
I'm
to...
creative with my sandwiches to hide my poverty. Yes.
Yeah, I will. There is nothing funnier than someone who is super elaborate and just screaming at the sandwich artist to like really get what they want done right. I'm like,
I
you
know.
have no happiness
It's
in
funny
your
that
life.
they're called sandwich artists, and he molested all those kids because they call. It's like they call him Jared Fogle Dada. You know.
I'll tell you what,
That
That
man.
was a lot. I got it.
Yeah, you
That
know.
Yeah,
was,
It
I don't
was
get
a
it.
lot simpler on Twitter, but
Yeah.
there's something.
Can child pornography be considered art? Maybe illegal, but can it be
You
considered
can get it
art?
online.
It is a huge. This is actually a gigantic. I guess discussion among the art community, like photographs of new children. Is that
like
art?
Serge Gainsbourg, all those Charlotte Gainsbourg pictures.
Whatever
Yeah.
that chick did with the babies and all the flowers.
And get it.
Pedophile.
They weren't naked, Ben.
They were all naked. They were in the middle of a flower nude. Yeah, constantly naked. Are you
I
kidding
can't
me?
type in naked babies.
No, thank God. Yeah, let's not get the whole place shut down, for Christ's sake.
There's definitely a statistic out there: 50% of celebrities are pedophiles.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
The
George Clooney?
No,
Pedophile.
no. Oh, Eddie.
Yeah.
No, no.
He gets it from his new wife.
Yeah,
Oh,
the lawyer
No.
or whatever she is. What does she do? She's like a diplomat.
She's a lawyer. She's a human rights lawyer.
right.
wonderful.
Oh, for the people.
Ja Rule. Ja Rule's a huge pedophile.
Ja Rule's got to be a pedophile.
got it,
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you're just saying names. No, the guy, Jeepers Creepers, the new guy who's going to be starring as, I guess, the Jeeper or the Creeper.
Oh, there's a new Jeepers Creepers?
yeah,
No.
that guy's a major
No,
the director.
That's what it is. The director of Jeepers Creepers, all three of them, is a pedophile. He also directed Powder.
Yes.
And the families of the he used to invite the families onto the set of Powder a little too often, they didn't find out until halfway through the filming that he was a convicted pedophile.
Yes, and now he's making the third Jeeper Creeper. You can get away with anything in Hollywood.
I don't think he's going to be making it now. Now people are making a fuss.
That's
I hope
interesting
so.
how they get families to kind of be complicit in, like, kind of molesting
They don't
them.
even know.
I mean, they don't know, but they, like, super friendly to them. They're kind of, like, courting. Like, Michael Jackson kind of did that.
Michael Jackson
I don't
wasn't a
know-
pedophile, though.
I don't think he was, but I'm saying he did come out with Neverland Ranch after the director of Hook said he couldn't be in the movie. So, you know.
And he had a secret room.
Yeah, he had a secret room. And
Of course,
then
it's
he
a
also...
mansion.
yeah, it was
I
a
want
big
a
house.
secret room.
No,
Yeah.
it was a secret room with like little like stuffed animals and stuff.
It was teddy bears. He didn't want anyone around his teddy bears. It's fine. That's
He
a
just-
perfectly
If I ever
normal.
get it-
That's a perfectly normal thing for a grown man to want. Is to want no one around his teddy bears.
Absolutely. He loved have you seen my childhood? Yeah, it's in room 3C. It's in the teddy bear room.
Onyx, that rap group, all pedophiles.
That's not.
Don't do that to Onyx.
super specific.
Slam.
I saw that at the Whiskey Go-Go.
Let the boys be boys. Let the boys be boys. Oh yeah.
What about Back the Fuck Up? The Onyx is here.
Oh, they fucked it. Yeah, exactly.
Judge
little
Midnight.
boy. They had to cut that line out. They used to be little boy, back the fuck up.
Yeah. Throw
Into
your
my
guns in the
into my
air?
penis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Throw your guns in the air.
Yeah.
And wave them like you just don't care.
I loved Onyx.
Fucking hump the kid.
I never know.
I'm a B-boy, standing in my B-boy stance. Oh, you in the microphone before I bust in my pants.
I love those guys.
Nice.
Oh my God, they bust in their pants because they got to get the microphone from the boy. Oh no!
The dark realization on everybody's face right now that Onyx may or may
I
not
didn't even
be.
know Holden knew Onyx was. I thought he was fucking around.
Man,
dude.
the
Yeah.
guys from Onyx are gonna come and beat
Sticky
the
fingers.
fuck out of
I
him.
served them a cheesesteak.
Oh,
once.
His name is Sticky Fingers?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, the kids. Sticky Fingers in the playground. Don't come by.
Yep.
Because all the lollipops.
who are the
using
other
bait.
guys?
Yeah, there's Sticky Fingers, Fred Rose Star, Sonny Caesar, the late Big DS. Yeah,
Big the shit.
Big DS.
Big DS. All right.
Yeah, these guys. Yeah, they're from
Dick
Queens.
Smoke.
They're from Queens. They could be. They are within walking distance from where we are right now.
Oh, wow.
If
Let's go.
Onyx is listening to us, they can come here right now.
Well, I can't wait to have them. There would be a
I
great
got
guest.
nothing else
Fuck
to
with
do.
Onyx.
Yeah, no, I would never fuck with Onyx. I would like to talk to him about how successful their rap career
I
was
saw
and how
them
their lives
last
go.
year at the Whiskey Go-Go in LA. 110%. I gotta say, they're really going after it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good
I-
for them.
all
You know,
right.
Flo from Progressive murdered a man.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding. I made that up.
Flow.
Ah, fuck.
So excited.
So in this town in China, they're killing dogs.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, September 28th is World Rabies Day. So let's
Oh,
all.
good to
That's
know.
coming up real soon.
Can't wait to
man.
go to China and tell them how that's a shitty fucking day.
Man.
Oh,
Real
and
bad day,
today
yeah.
is Happy Grandparents' Day.
Yeah,
Grandparents
yeah.
Day, so,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
grandparents.
And continuing with the story, people who answered calls on Friday at the district government office said no one was available to discuss the matter. They're skirting it. However, an unidentified worker from the village committee interviewed by a local television station said the order was the will of the majority of the district's more than 1,000 residents. The worker said dogs are always defecating all over the place and bothering people. A lot of people were complaining, so we wrote a public notice to avoid a conflict.
I mean, honestly, that video in the Bronx on 125th kind of changed my entire mind. I guess not all dogs are nice.
You're
No,
a dog
There-
nanny, Ben.
I have a
Love
lot
dogs.
of compassion for dogs because my girlfriend works at the Humane Society, and there was a big fiasco there. This guy, it's in the Daily News, when the doctors there actually was using the sick dogs to molest a woman. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Works with this
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh, maybe I should have said
with
that.
my girlfriend, and
We'll bleep it out.
and there was like a sick dog. One time, a patient came in.
Yeah, they always pretend like he was petting the dogs, but he
Yeah.
really just grabbed her titty.
Yeah, and he used the dog's paw to like pull down her shirt a little bit. Apparently, this guy is really fucked up. He actually had like a past job where he used he
got
like
fired for
poisoned
the same
people.
shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
Poison people.
he
What?
would
Yeah,
use
he had used injections like people don't want to like live anymore or whatever. Like he used their fucking injections.
I'm not necessarily against.
He had
Yeah, but they
access
wanted to live
poison.
more.
Oh,
They wanted to, yeah.
Oh, that's bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's killing. That's murdering somebody.
And,
yeah.
and then he just worked at the Humane Society.
Well, they're hard up for people to work there. But
yeah. Oh,
yeah. This is
definitely.
totally legit, Marcus. It as I remember the person that we mentioned earlier. I guess we're gonna believe, but I don't think he necessarily cares. But he was real excited because that guy was like a little bit of a creeper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he used a sick dog's paw to go down a woman's shirt.
To like,
like
remove,
pull
her,
it
put her
down.
breasts out of her shirt.
Oh,
To take her breasts out. I mean,
Pretty
she clubbed the
inventive.
dog.
yeah.
Dog's complicit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Yep.
snippers, balls getting on your boobos there.
I can't believe
do
that in China, they're just clubbing dogs to death.
Well, just this
They're
little
like, give
town.
us your dog so we can club it to death, or we're going to kick down your door and we're going to club your dog to death. There's just no
They skin
alternative.
cats.
It's just this little town.
It's giving them a choice. Either you can kill your dog how you feel your dog should be killed,
Right.
or
Giving you an
we are definitely going to come and beat it to death.
I guess it's more just to get them to do it themselves.
China.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
fuck that place. I don't know why anyone
It's
would go
just
there.
a town in China. These dogs are obviously attacking
But the whole
people.
continent's a garbage place.
God.
I mean,
Well, it's like 3 billion. It's 3 billion people.
Yeah, the
exactly.
people
too
are
many
fine.
people. Too many
many.
people.
What if
Too
you
many.
like were hard up for a job, you really needed money, and you show up and they're like, all right, today you're just gonna go and club dogs to death. You're gonna
Yeah.
go door
If I
to
had to
door.
feed my family,
Yeah,
I'm gonna club a fucking chihuahua, man.
yeah.
It's gonna get clubbed.
Chihuahua's easier to club than like a golden retriever.
They're fast.
Great Dane, I'll club it.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't. My heart, I couldn't do
To
it.
feed your family?
To feed your family?
To
I
feed
don't
your girlfriend has AIDS and you have
There's
to feed
another.
her.
There's another
not gonna-
job. My girlfriend has AIDS.
She's filled with AIDS, and you have to feed her one
this is
sausage
no
a day
way.
for her to live. But sausage costs $20 a sausage.
It's another job. There's another job. You don't have to club dogs.
Your little
Clubbing her.
your little daughter Edwina is starving.
Yeah.
Do you club a dog to feed her?
I mean, if I'm on the Oregon Trail, yes.
Does she have dysentery?
She definitely has dysentery.
She's shitting her ass, dude. You gotta feed
Well,
her.
she's a
All right.
goner.
Well, there's not a lot of options
she
in
has
this town.
AIDS, too, yeah.
Being a dog
greasy dog
hitter
meat.
is a very lucrative job.
Ed, do you choose to cross the river?
Fjord.
Fjord, do you choose to cross?
Depends. I don't know.
You gotta say yes or no.
Yes.
You drown.
Oh no.
So, Amber, apparently the listeners know you fairly well. Rowan on the chat asks, does Amber have a sad dog story? Because it's probably likely that you have one.
Oh, I mean, I don't consider it sad, but we used to have this dog named Penelope. It was my favorite dog. She ran up from the woods one day, and she was a woods dog. We just kind of fed her, and she like kept out the bears, you know. And then one day,
This is horrible. You grew up in the same town Gummo was shot, right? Is that?
yeah.
That movie makes me sick.
So sick. It was one day Penelope gave birth to a litter. We couldn't find the litter, and then we found a stream, and she had left all of her newborn puppies on a log to be killed. And my brothers were like, oh my God, that's so sad. Let's try to save. And they managed to save 2. The others were swept away and drowned immediately. And we raised them, and they were the dumbest piece of shit dogs. And I was like, you're right to have wanted to kill them.
She knew.
She knew. She could smell. Animals can smell sickness and stupidity. And she's like, just throw them in the river.
Scratch it. Let's start over. Just scratch it.
Yeah.
Do it all over.
Put them on a log and
Yes.
push the log out.
And Gunky Punk asks, a woods dog?
Yeah, it's a dog that came from the woods. It was like a,
Was it a wolf, Amber?
It's in the name.
I mean, it should be self-explanatory, but I'm kind of a Gunky Punk on this
yeah.
one.
Well, we lived in Georgia in the middle. There were 40 acres around us. We didn't own it, but it was like in the middle of nothing.
Yeah.
So just sometimes animals would just show up.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, as far as dogs in China go, there's starting to be a backlash against eating dogs in China.
Oh.
The Yulin Dog Meat Festival is facing an increasing backlash from within China after years of international criticism. About 10,000 dogs are likely to be slaughtered during this year's event, which got
Pictures from that are
Can I say?
Are they real pictures?
I mean, there's,
you know.
Oh my
yeah.
God,
I mean, there's,
that.
yeah. I mean,
It's
there's
just like that's a tame one. There's like
they hanging?
they have like giant carts of skinned dogs that
Yeah.
they're just
Really?
like walking around.
It's
with.
upsetting.
Yo,
It's
Are
a
they
very
alive?
That's
when they
not
skin
that
them?
upsetting. That's
sure.
normal.
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. Every
normal in
culture,
China.
every
Every
culture
culture.
decides what they deem to be food and what they deem to be domesticated. I mean, can you imagine what the Indian people think about the idea that we have McDonald's
Right.
all over this country? I mean, we're literally eating their god. on a
goddamn
daily basis.
heartless Chinese.
I don't. I mean, you know, it's a I'm pro-human. I will say. So if you're starving and you're in China and you had to eat a dog, which is how all murder and eating began.
Yeah.
If it happens to be a dog, it happens to be a dog.
Yeah, I would eat a dog if I was very hungry. I would eat a dog.
Well, here's the interesting thing about it. What's going on in China is that apparently China has a growing middle class, as we know, as China catches up with the rest of the world economically. And in
Catches
this,
up, destroys and dominates.
well, that too.
Yeah.
But there's a growing middle class, so a lot of these middle class Chinese people are starting to get dogs. So now they are starting to form the same emotional attachment that Westerners have attached to dogs over the years. And so now in the Eastern countries where dogs were once just rabies nuisances that you could eat, now that they're becoming more westernized, they don't like killing dogs anymore.
I agree with that. And you know what I would say? I would never eat bacon again if we would domesticate the potbelly. I love a potbelly pig.
Oh, yeah, I
and
love
they're
a potbelly
smarter than
pig.
dogs.
Tastes too good.
Yeah.
Tastes
You
too
can
good.
turkey
Tastes
bacon.
good.
Turkey bacon tastes
No,
good with the
it's
same
not the
seasoning.
same.
And you
No,
know what? And they're
same.
not like
Same.
fluffy. You don't want to pet a pig.
Yes, you do.
I would eat.
Skin. It's you're petting skin.
Fun fact about pigs: when they are in a pen, like when you kept them domesticated and they give birth, the farmers have to immediately remove the babies because the pigs will eat the babies.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay, that's
But
fine.
pigs in the wild raise their children.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But the captive pigs pigs are vicious animals.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they
Yeah,
are.
that's why I would have no problem owning a pot-bellied pig and eating like a big pork chop with the pig like on my lap. Because he'd love it too. Like I'd have
Yes, he
no
would.
problem at all because
You don't know.
because they're vicious animals.
and that
Yeah.
makes them good.
They
Yeah.
eat people. They've eaten people.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah, if you want to
eating
get rid of a
people.
body, feed it to a
Dogs
bunch
eat
of pigs.
people.
Dogs and people.
Didn't Kim Jong Un feed his family member to a bunch of
Nah,
dogs?
I think that was a myth, but I'm sure that he did.
He definitely shot his uncle with a missile launcher.
It kind of
You
makes
heard about
sense.
that? Like that's fucking
Kim Jong Il
public television.
He had a lot of fun cleaning out half of that government. when he,
Un.
yeah,
the
Kim
new
Jong
one.
Un. Yeah,
The
yeah,
new
he
one
had a
did
lot
it.
of fun cleaning
Yeah.
out half of that government.
Am I the only one that knows about this? He shot his uncle with a missile launcher in front of everybody.
Nice.
No, I didn't. But
Well,
I
that
believe
was the
it.
whole thing. Kim Jong Un came in. He had his people. When Kim Jong Il came in what was it, 94? He murdered half of the government, kept half, and then Un kills the half that Il liked, and now he's got the Un friends in there, and now he has another half. So the next person who comes, I don't think he has I don't know if he has a son or not.
Well, he got married.
He just always killed you. Yeah, he murdered his first wife because he got remarried, and then she was not happy with the ex-wife, and then she was murdered.
That's right. Yeah, he publicly executed his uncle with an anti-aircraft gun for falling asleep during a meeting.
He was bored. He killed another uncle for not clapping hard enough while Kim Jong Un was giving a speech.
And every time he does it, he takes a picture of the dead body, has a jigsaw puzzle made out of it, and makes all the family members put the puzzle together.
Ooh, that's kind of exciting to see what happened.
Well, look at this. He killed this old man for dozing off. He's an old man. Of course, he's going to doze off every
I
once
can't
in a
tell
while.
if he's asleep or not.
He's an ill supporter.
Could you imagine how boring those fucking North Korea meetings must be?
Oh, boring. No, they're just yelling and screaming for an hour.
Are they?
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm
Constantly.
so hungry, sir.
Yeah, and those are the well-fed ones.
Please, sir.
Yeah, it is a lot of that. Just like, do we get sandwiches at this meeting?
Oh my god.
Why am I speaking? What accent is that? I don't
know.
Doesn't matter.
sandwiches? That's all they talk, right? Oh, ging on wing.
I don't know. All I can-
Ogigong wing.
Oh, ging on wing.
Also, China, they like eggs marinated in virgin boy piss.
Yeah, we've talked about this at length on the show. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I mentioned that over at Brunch a few weeks ago. Nobody liked it.
Nope, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, you must be a tough brunch. Yeah, I bet you're a tough brunch.
You weren't on Mott Street, were you? That's in Chinatown.
I think it would be better if poor people over here started eating dogs. I
Yeah.
think that would work.
I mean, I'm sure they do.
Nah,
I mean, there are
enough.
parts of the South
There's
that are
too
just
many
a third world
dogs.
country,
I
straight
just
up.
feel like there are too many fucking crust punks on the L train that are asking
dude.
for fucking money for dollar pizza slices.
Yep.
They should have eaten that shitty little sad fucking dog already.
Yeah.
Just go on and get it over
Those
with.
poor dogs.
Homeless people with dogs make me angry.
Yeah.
It makes me upset.
real mad.
I would have fucking ate that dog. If I was homeless, I would just walk around with a fucking leash.
How would you prepare it? You got.
I
How would you
wouldn't.
cook a dog?
I don't know. Who knows how to cook
I'd
a
like to
dog?
cook it.
they don't have
Yeah.
access to a stove.
Hot plate.
Hot
Yeah,
plate.
hot plate. Yeah.
Hot plate.
So salt, little pepper, olive oil. If I can
Yeah.
toss it together.
Yeah.
Fucking crock pot.
Man.
Figure it out.
Yeah, steal your ass a crock pot,
Yeah.
go into the underground, hook
Some
up to
salt.
plug it into the little extension cord they got that goes up to the subway. We saw that documentary together with all the homeless
Dark
people
Days?
living. Yeah,
Dark
living on
days.
the-
Well, there's a difference between crust punks and homeless people.
Yes.
Crust punks are a phone call away, and they all have cell phones and iPads.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're an email away from having their father from Connecticut come back and get them. And they seem to be very
They're
well fed
choosing
because
to
the
live in the
majority
city.
are fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these crust punks are huge.
Yeah, they're real fat.
So there's a
seen
difference.
many fat
True
ones.
homeless, though, I do agree. If there is a dying dog, the Humane Society, you have meat. Why not, I suppose, if we want to live in that kind of culture.
By the way, in the late 19th century, when a lot of Americans were just dropping dead from tuberculosis, there was a cure tried in which people went on an exclusive dog meat diet. They said if you eat nothing but dog meat, you'll be cured of
And that's
tuberculosis.
been your nickname on last podcast on the left the past 3 weeks.
Dog meat, yeah.
Simple as
Also, if you back in those days, if you did drop dead from tuberculosis, everyone around you on the street would scream, "You just got burked," and then they'd go to their job or whatever they were doing.
kind of fun little Ashton Kutcher there.
Burked. I like that.
His ass got burked, and then they go to the bread store, whatever the fuck they did back then. God, I'd be bored back then. Man, I'd be
You go to
bored.
the bread store. That's where a lot of people got sick. There was a wheat thing. It was the
That was in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Shit. What is it called? Ergo.
And in
Ergo.
Salem, it was the same thing in Salem. Not just the Middle Ages. It was in Salem, Massachusetts. All these people were perceived as witches because they went and they ate the bad wheat. They tripped nuts, and everyone thought they were witches. They got burnt at the stake. That's a bad trip.
How do you get bad wheat?
There's a fungus that would grow on
You
it.
can
Yeah.
get high off of wheat.
If you
They did.
store it, if you store wheat improperly, there's a fungus called ergot that grows on it, but it's a bad trip every time.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah,
fun.
it's like what is that? What is
Hits
that?
you in the stomach bad?
What is that flower that you can eat, like a nightshade or something
Yeah,
like morning glory?
Morning glories.
Yeah. You can get high off of morning glories, but you're gonna have a bad trip every single
One in
time.
Florida, angel trumpets.
Yeah.
Angel trumpets,
Yeah, you fucking 3 days on angel trumpets. I had a friend who did it once. She called me from the hospital. Just like, I'm like, where you been? She's like, I ate angel trumpets. My mom sent me to the hospital. Just like,
Angel trumpets? Oh my God, such a juxtaposition. What is that?
it's a flower that you just eat, and it makes you trip for 3 days. It grows naturally in Florida.
Bad trip, though,
Bad
huh?
trip? Of
Bad
course
trip.
it grows naturally.
I would say,
Got to.
as far as public executions go, I would prefer, in that time period, getting burned at the stake, I would prefer more than like stoning or like putting stones on you.
No,
you
that's
know,
so
the worst
painful.
one.
Well, you pass out from the smoke.
Yeah, you pass out from the
okay.
smoke and inhaling the flames. You
Oh,
die.
okay.
You die long before you start
As a-
really burning.
Gotcha.
As a person who is 6'7", my least favorite one would be the one where they put you inside of that canary type cage, like you're a little
yeah.
bird,
Yeah.
and I would be jammed in there like Spam in some sort of bizarre tiny jar, and then they slow roast you for what? 72 hours.
Isn't it the bull, right?
The brazen bull.
The brazen
The guy
bull.
that invented it was the first person to have it.
Get put in. They put him in it. It's like, here's the brazen bull. And then they were like, oh, thank you. The king was like, ew, thank you very much. You know, he talked like that. He talked like a
Yeah.
fucking sissy. And he's like, oh, put him in the bull. Put him in the bull. Fucking hate history.
Hell of a day for that king, though. Very, very fun to see, I'm sure.
Dogs were domesticated before we had the wheel.
You think every invention was like that? Somebody came along and was like, I got a new invention for something. They're like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Why don't you fucking try it out?
Oh,
first?
absolutely.
Yeah.
You can do some research on Alexander Graham Bell. He didn't invent the light bulb.
Don't make
Oh,
Martin
no,
No,
serious.
of course he didn't. No one is saying that it's Thomas Edison.
Whatever.
You're
Black
thinking of
guy
Edison.
invented
Do
the
some research
filament.
on Thomas
A black
Edison.
guy did it. A black guy invented the filament. Garrett A. Morgan.
didn't invent it.
Fucking-
That's what I was saying.
Also created the fucking traffic light. Yes, he did.
Nice.
And fucking
Asshole, huh?
Garrett A. Morgan.
I hate that guy.
Garrett A. Morgan. the fucking traffic like, fucking Thomas Edison just made the fucking glass. That's all he fucking did.
Faraday Morgan?
Garrett A. Morgan.
Garrett A. Morgan.
Garrett A. Morgan traffic light, and if I'm not mistaken, the fucking filament.
George
Fucking-
Washington
what did
Carver
fucking
found
Tom-
out over 100 things to do with a peanut,
Yes,
and he
he
was
did.
black as fuck.
All right. What did Alexander Graham Bell do?
So was Percy Julian. He fucking did a whole bunch of shit with peanuts and shit.
First self-made millionaire woman was black. She
Oh, yeah.
invented shampoo.
Oprah.
No, it's not Oprah.
No,
I forget, but you're
I
right about
forgot
that,
her name,
Amber.
but yeah,
Yes.
Amber's right.
That was in Dinesh D'Souza's documentary,
was she a billionaire?
America.
Here's a quote from Percy Julian.
Yes.
I don't think you can possibly embrace the kind of joy which one who has worked with plants and plant structures, such as I have over a period of 40 years, how wonderful the plant laboratory seems.
What a
yes.
nerd.
That's fine. With a name like
nerds
Percy, you
forever.
have to be a nerd.
You have to
Percy
be a
is
nerd.
just
Percy.
Yeah.
Percy Julian. That must have been rough.
yeah.
Do you think
You
he
know how
was
many
gay?
black kids fucking clown his name? Like, I'm a botanist. You a faggot.
What did,
No, Garrett Morgan was the guy that worked on the. He was the first guy who worked on hair straightening.
Yeah, and he was the black guy in SNL in the 70s.
yeah, I love that. There
Is
he
that
is.
Do
Percy
you
or
think he was
Garrett?
gay?
That's Garrett.
And that's why he just had to work with plants because it was.
That's Percy.
Percy was definitely gay. I mean, your name's Percy. You have to be gay.
What about Percy? Was it Percy Snow, the guy that played for the Chiefs in the 80s?
All right, there's also a Percy Harvard. There's a lot of people named Percy. I want to know what Alexander Graham Bell did.
He invented the telephone.
Marcus,
God.
we
But he
need
stole it from
heavy
a guinea.
research. on
Come
that.
here, Watson. I want you. That was the first thing ever spoken into a telephone.
It was an Italian who really did it, and Graham Bell stole it from him.
No, you're talking about Marconi. And Marconi was the radio.
Oh, yeah.
But Alexander Graham Bell, there was a lot of thievery going on back in those days. No, there was
Especially with
lawless.
the Italians.
You can't trust them. Surprisingly shifty, even though they're hairy.
You know, today there's a telephone for the mind. You can transmit thoughts, and a guy in Italy transmitted a thought to a guy in Spain, I believe.
Oh, you see the
Ciao.
pussy.
It's definitely
You see
about
the
pussy.
pussy on that girl, right?
You see the pussy. Yeah, I
That's the
fucking
first
see
thing.
the pussy. Of course I see her fucking pussy. Everybody in the whole town seen her goddamn pussy.
Maybe they're just like,
Ah, the pussy.
I think he's just a one-note dude, and they're conning us. All he talks about is pussy. Of course the thought's about pussy. Anyways,
you never know.
yeah.
Italian women, it's hard to not think about pussy. They're
I
all
know.
beautiful.
Oof, man,
Yeah, oh,
smoking
man.
hot.
Yeah.
So much hair. So much
Yeah.
hair. It's great. Hairy snatch. That is coming back. That's
Yep.
all I care
Hell
about.
yeah.
Going back to the 70s.
I shaved completely from when I was 14 to 24.
What
Ooh,
happened?
weird.
I just wanted to be like a little, like I looked like a little girl,
Little
and then one
baby,
day I was
yeah.
like, I'm gonna grow it out, and now I feel like a complete woman. Like
Yeah.
I feel like a powerful,
Full woman.
full being once I
Yeah.
grew that out.
Got to get that bush if you want to be president.
Kind of a Samson situation, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh,
I'm full bush.
I know.
All right.
Of course you are.
Full bush.
You know.
Sprouting
I trim
up
every
over
once in a
over
while.
my waistline right now. It's popping out. If I lifted up my shirt, you'd see a bit of bush.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I trim mine every once in a while. It's just, I think it's common courtesy.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
trim
that
it
story
down
you
for the
told me
lady.
the other day. You tried on some tight pants and your vagina hairs were sticking out of it.
Oh yeah, my mom was like, I tried on some pants and I was young, and my mom was like, Amber, your vagina hairs are showing in front of everybody.
That'll happen.
Fucking best day at J.C. Penney.
Grossest way to refer to it, to your vagina hairs.
Yeah.
That's just like a bad way to refer to it, I feel like.
Fun fact: George Bush Sr. Speaking of Bush, George Bush Sr. was almost eaten by an island of Japanese cannibals.
Oh, I know that island. It's like you can't ever fucking go there, else they eat you.
They eat you, man.
And he also threw up on the Japanese diplomat, the Japanese, I think, was it the Japanese Prime Minister that George Bush Sr. threw up on him?
One of those
Really?
guys.
During
yeah.
his presidency.
I remember
yeah.
that.
He got
Yeah.
very, very sick. Yeah, people made fun
They
of him a
threw
lot.
He had
On
food
him?
poisoning, yeah, and he threw up on the
like that.
prime minister.
That's so funny.
He also believed that
Yeah, it's
scarecrows.
on video too, right?
There's a whole Wikipedia page about it.
Wow.
Yeah, he threw up on the Prime Minister of Japan, Kichi Miyazawa.
Oh, here it
Oh,
is.
here's the video.
Uh-oh, are we going to watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second.
He threw up on the man. This
I've
is
pulled out my
bad.
car and thrown up before.
How did he throw up on him? I mean,
He
just
got
throw
very
up.
sick. Barbara should have been right by him there. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just went straight into the crotch.
Why?
Oh.
He had food poisoning and he was trying to still be a fucking politician.
Yeah, he had
Should've
bad
left.
sushi.
Should have fucking bounced.
Bad sushi, man. I don't trust sushi.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Lion.
You've gotten very sick off of sushi.
Not very sick, just sick. It wasn't sick because the sushi was bad. I just
You
ate
just
too
ate
much.
way
like a
too
bear.
much of it. You
Yeah.
don't want to eat. Yeah, you don't want to eat.
Yeah, you ate like he had like $36 worth of it, didn't
Yes.
you? Like
At least.
yeah.
$36 worth of sushi.
and he ate it very fast, apparently.
Every
That's a
time I
lot.
eat sushi, it costs at least $36.
Yeah, sushi's expensive, man.
And I like a lot of it.
yeah.
Yeah, you get the cheap. You just get the cheap stuff. It's just like cream cheese and salmon. That's all I get.
Oh no, I like the big pieces of fish.
Yeah, the sashimi.
Mm.
Yeah.
You don't. That's not actually technically sushi, Marcus. That's a roll.
Whatever.
I don't know. Try
Yeah, I don't eat the cream cheese stuff.
Oh, it's disgusting.
I love
the
it.
Philadelphia roll.
I love it.
Ugh.
I ate 12 of them like 2 days ago.
You had like a how much cream cheese? Each one is about an ounce of cream cheese, don't you think?
Probably 12
enough.
ounces of cream cheese that day. Yeah. And I have it every time I have sushi. That's what I get. I get 2 Philadelphia rolls and I eat all of them. It's
That's
fucking
not even sushi.
delicious.
You tell a Japanese person that sushi, they'll laugh right in your face.
Yeah.
That's fine. They can laugh at me while I'm eating my wonderful Philadelphia
Well, he's
rolls.
got cream cheese coming out of his fucking eyeballs.
Yeah. Having a good soda with
What's
it.
it, salmon and cream cheese?
Yeah, it's
It's,
salmon, cream
a
cheese,
good
and sometimes
soda.
they'll put a little cucumber in
Oh,
there.
so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
cucumber,
lox.
yeah.
It's like a lox bagel.
I'm
but-
surprised I don't like it.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
disgusting.
like good
Yeah.
soda. Like you drink soda, like wine connoisseurs drink wine. You're like, yes, it's got some interesting fragrances and some. I taste
Nice.
notes of
I-
barley
I
in your Coca-Cola.
taste a note of wheat.
What's it called? Boiling root beer? Was there?
Boiling.
There's
That
a
shit's
boiling.
good.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
Boylan's
great.
is pretty good. Dad's
that.
cherry limeade. That's one of the rarest of good sodas.
I
we
like
could talk-
Dr. Brown.
Oh, Dr. Brown's very
Dr.
good.
Brown
Dr. Brown
good.
is
Barks is
fine.
like
Fuck them.
yeah.
pretty fucking.
I like Barks. I like Barks okay, but I'm more of a
okay.
mug man.
I like
Mug.
mug.
Yeah. More of a
Yes.
mug.
Mug is a classic.
I'm drinking root beer. I'm having Hanks.
Okay. You're having Hanks. He'll refuse to enter a store that doesn't sell Hanks.
Feed your dogs crack.
I thought it was gunpowder.
Yeah, no, it's both.
It's both.
It's
It's
a mix.
both.
It's called a woolly.
A woolly?
A woolly.
Woolly.
Here's a question:
Like a
If-
woolly bully.
Yeah, yeah.
If you fed a dog crack and then you ate the dog meat, would you get high?
It's got to be a lot of crack.
Probably,
yeah, it's gotta be
probably a
shitload of
lot
How does-
less high than you want.
How does crack digest? I mean, I've never even heard of the
Metabolize.
Yeah, how does it metabolize?
You can't really eat if you eat it, man. You're fucked. I don't know.
Right?
You just gotta smoke it.
Lupe's shaking his head yes, like he is eating crack.
Lupe smoke crack. Eat crack every day.
I smoked meth twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was pretty fun. I was dating a guy who was a meth dealer, and I was really enjoying it. And then I was like, you know what?
How old are we
Him
here?
or the meth?
I was enjoying the meth, and he was fine. But I was like, you know what? We gotta end this relationship.
Yeah, didn't see a future.
How old
huh?
were you?
This was like 6 years ago.
Okay, wow. Not
Yeah.
that long ago.
Yeah. That is a relatively short period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I did Special K for 2 weeks. That
Yeah.
was horrible. I stopped that.
I bet.
Oof.
You also made me eat mescaline
Cat
with
tranquilizer.
Yeah, I did
Why
that
are you
in
doing
a
that?
casino in Atlantic
It was
City.
popular.
you. Did you go into a K-hole?
Yeah, I went to a K-hole and I came out 2 weeks later and vowed to never do it again. And I was 17?
He also
About 6 years ago.
Ed made me eat mescaline on a couple of occasions.
I only
And,
made you eat it once.
Well, it was rough.
Yeah,
How
you
many
did
years
it
ago?
voluntarily
We
the
had
other
bad
time.
dreams. That's all that happened. We
You make
both had
throat
horrible
noises.
dreams.
Yeah, and your stomach
And I made
hurts.
a bunch of bad.
Mescaline sucks.
Mescaline's awful.
What all these crazy drugs these guys are talking about? I only know about these responsible drugs
This
like
is back when we were
crack
in
and
Florida.
coke and
You're a
ecstasy.
city boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Man.
when we were in
I've been
Florida.
in the crack house though when people were smoking it and I was selling crack to a friend of
Wow.
someone.
Why did you have to go to the crack house to sell crack? Did they not already have a guy at the crack house selling crack?
No, you know, that's not how crack houses work, Marcus. You gotta make deliveries or you won't get a fucking tip.
Okay, because I was thinking it's like, man, that's like fucking like delivering Papa John's to Pizza Hut.
Nah.
They've already got pizza there.
That's just where they go to consume them.
It's just where they go to consume it.
Cafeteria. That's where they're eating it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's like the cafeteria, but they buy it somewhere else.
That's the Walmart. Walmart is the whole drug trade, and then the fucking part of it is with the cafeteria. They sit down and they eat.
So it's not like an opium den where they have the opium there, and everyone's like all
That's
fucked
just
up.
crazy. No, I'd be out of a job.
You ever seen a baby in a crack house?
Nah. I've seen young kids though.
How young?
Like 12.
Yeah? Were they smoking it or running around?
Nah. They were just.
They're just there.
Their parents were just like telling them like, look the other way while I smoke this crack.
They're just kids learning patience.
Life lessons. That kid's a politician now. No, he's not.
They were doing homework and studying for the next day's exam. They were being very, very well-adjusted children, I'm sure. There's a great documentary on Netflix called Freeway, all about Freeway Ricky Ross, the original Rick Ross, before this big fat
fake
former
fucking
corrections officer co-opted his name and stole his entire
He's
brand.
very mad at that
50
guy.
Cent.
And he should be.
Yeah.
Same as 50 Cent. This is a real 50 Cent from Brooklyn. He robbed drug dealers.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. He was Omar from The Wire.
Oh, really? What, 50 Cent's character?
No, Omar from The Wire would
rob drug dealers.
rob
Oh,
drug dealers.
I robs drug dealers. Yeah, like when he was in the court, he's like, what do you do? He's like, I robs drug dealers.
So Rick Ross is a fraud. I'm not going to say anything about 50 Cent.
Man, he's not a complete fraud. He's a gigantic maniac who used to be a prison guard. I mean,
Prison guards are the worst human beings on the face of the planet.
doesn't make him not tough.
Yeah,
no,
I
they're
don't
not.
think he's
There are
tough.
good jailers.
They get to retire
No, there's
early
not.
because their
There's
job
more
is
than
so
that.
horrible.
He's not tough. He just pistol whipped his guard and...
Eddie, I got to hear why you defend prison guards.
What are you talking about? It's a tough job. Someone's going to
It's
do
a
it.
tough.
You want to
So
do
is
it?
a truck driver.
You want to be a prison guard? You want to see how you
I
act
would
when
do
you're
it.
in there?
Yeah, I would be very, very kind.
It's tough,
think
man.
that's true.
No, very difficult. Very
It's
hard
an
job.
impossible job. You're in a tough
You gotta
situation.
watch jail. You gotta
That's
watch the
Oh
jail
my God! I
documentaries.
watch
I'd be
the
scared.
jail documentaries. All I do is watch Lock Up Raw. I know all about these things. You know,
There
the
are a couple
experiments-
bad apples, but you don't
There's
hear.
many bad.
You don't hear
apples.
about all the many good people that are just doing their job.
Of
You
course,
got
there's a lot of
dudes
good people doing
covered
their
in
job.
AIDS, bleeding out their fucking
Covered
necks.
in AIDS?
And
You're
what
not
are you gonna
covered
do?
in AIDS.
You're gonna
It's an
call him up and be
inter-
like, "Oh, please don't bleed on me, sir." No, you're gonna fucking bash his fucking head until his brains are coming out of his fucking body.
Yeah, I
Holden's
took
got
the
a
exam
point.
for it, and I didn't follow up. I didn't
For a
follow-
prison guard exam?
Yeah,
What's the exam?
for corrections?
What do they ask you?
Can you beat somebody outside of the camera?
Yeah, can you beat people up? Do you know?
How long are you willing to ignore a person's medical problem?
Yeah. Are you willing to lie? All types of shit.
Oh, they're all
Are
lying.
you black?
Yeah,
That's a big one.
They like it if you are.
They do not.
They don't.
yeah. You got to be white.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Well,
white.
that's not true at all.
Still got that locked up.
Yeah. There you go. There's 3 jobs you have to be white for.
I mean, 'cause
Rick
if you're
Ross.
black-
We just talked about
prison
Rick Ross.
If you're black, I mean, you're probably in the jail.
that's how
right?
fake Rick Ross was. He used to be white,
Oh,
and then he became black and a rapper.
So Holden, as you were saying, there are 3 jobs that you have to be white for.
Vice president, prison guard, and the CEO of McDonald's.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 jobs.
Have
the
you
3
read
jobs.
Maybe.
Vice president.
McDonald's, I'm
Right?
not sure about.
Checks
about
out
McDonald's.
Steve Easterbrook.
Oh my God, that guy!
McDonald's.
Yeah, it's Steve Easterbrook, also Don Thompson. Did it for quite a while.
McDonald's stock is going way down, and they're trying to.
This is the first year there are less locations.
Oh, Holden, I've got
million
some
sold.
bad news for you. Don Thompson, black
as
man.
shit. Well, the way you say it.
Super black.
He's the CEO?
Black fries matter. Black fries matter. Black fries matter.
Wow.
Yeah. Only
Thompson.
lasted 3 years, the
Now
CEO.
they fired him.
He was doing the McRib area.
Oh, yeah. Projects kid. Really pulled him up from the bootstraps.
Interesting.
All right, so that was that.
All right, and now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Change one rule and dun 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 dun. Well, how's the song go?
Are you ready for some football?
Are you
that's
ready
old.
for some nut? Yeah, that's over. Now it's like,
Oh.
get your boots on and go to the game. And the white girl sings it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Are you ready,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's football. It's a football. And we're gonna play it in a
I love that. Yeah, that's it.
from the town of Dolphins. All right, so you're going to change one rule in football to make it more fun. All right? Fourth quarter, if they're tied and you got 2 minutes left, you release one bear on the field.
Love it.
Wow.
Makes the game more fun.
It does make the game a lot
If it's
more
a
fun.
boring game, if it's a,
Depends on if you're playing or not. If you're playing, it doesn't make it more fun.
Can I adjust your?
True.
Can I adjust it for you?
okay.
Whatever the animal that your team represents on the field.
Yes.
No, but that's the thing is that's what if it's like, I don't know, Bengals and the Bears, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
But what if it's like the Dolphins
You watch a
and
dolphin die on the field.
the Browns?
And then also,
Dolphins breathe
what is
oxygen.
the what are the Browns named after?
Their
the
owner.
dogs.
Their owner. So the owner.
Yeah.
So an elderly person has to come out.
oh, I thought it was going to be like dudes from the projects will run out on
Well, they do have the dog pound.
Meet the Browns.
So it's
yeah.
yeah.
Tyler
Yeah.
Perry has to come out.
Yeah, Tyler Perry comes out and makes a
Yeah,
bad
Medea
movie.
comes out.
Yeah.
I would love to see the Titans. That would be very exciting. Versus 49ers, who have axe picks versus the what is it? The tri-sword or whatever the hell they use.
Trident.
Yeah, trident.
Yeah,
I love this adjustment.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Texans, that'd be
a
real
great
fun.
one.
Yeah, Texans would be good. Well, that would, that'd just be a bloodbath.
Yeah, it'd
Kinda
be
fun.
very violent, very fast.
Yeah.
Rams versus Buccaneers. Oh, this is exciting. Anyway, good idea.
Yeah, great idea.
The Cardinals.
Oh, they're just gonna go right away. They're
Well,
gonna-
there's millions of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cardinals versus Ravens.
Cardinals versus Ravens.
That'd be exciting.
That's awesome. And then everybody's like rooting for a tie game, which is kind of fun.
We should get rid of all the people playing these sports and just go with go with what the symbols are.
Blood
Yeah.
sport. That's all I care about.
Yep, that's
All
all I
right.
want to.
Jordan, one rule.
Instead of kicks, to get extra points, a Black Lives Matter protest comes out on the field and takes away all the black players and just leaves the white ones by themselves so they could be shitty, and everybody is upset at their fantasy football teams, and no more black people playing the NFL ever.
That's super fun.
All right.
The Negro Leagues to come back?
I guess.
Exactly.
I mean, that's fine. So you're
Negro
just
leagues were the only leagues, and that's what I want. And every time someone goes out to try and get extra points, all the black players from both teams leave, and then
Just
by the
leaving the
end of the
kicker.
week, just leaving the kicker, and then the quarterback, and then like a
At least the
couple
good
coaches.
ones, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, only the good ones, you know.
like
Nah,
you're
seriously.
a lot more guys named Elvis.
Yeah, probably.
There'll just be a dude throwing to a kicker.
Yeah.
Bunch of linemen.
Yeah, so we'll just take the NFL back to like 1961.
Yeah, probably.
Perfect.
Or that'd be better. Since,
All right.
Time machine.
Negro leagues of football. We probably will get paid more.
Yeah.
Yep. Get all the endorsements, and nobody will watch white football. There'll
Ben,
be the
did-
WFL, and then the BFL, and you gotta choose which one you're gonna watch.
Ben, did Jordan steal your idea of reinstating the Negro League, or do you have a different
I'm
idea?
gonna go Vietnam rules. So
Agent Orange on the
yeah,
field.
random times Agent Orange might get splashed on some yard lines. There'll be random, holes that you have to if you fall into. You'll
Snipers.
random spike holes covered in other players' dung and things like that. So yeah, Vietnam rules. That's what I would do.
Great.
Vietnam does rule, man.
Yeah, occasionally the quarterback gets snapped a bomb as opposed to a football. Okay. Yeah.
Good. I would say like right before the end, whatever that is, the fourth quarter, they all sit down and they talk about their feelings.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
all
kind of
sit-
hash it out, squash
Yeah.
the beefs.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all sit down Indian style, and they all just have pillows on the field, and everybody gets really comfortable, and they're like, they cry.
Yeah.
a
If
little
they
bit.
choose to.
Yeah,
They don't have to cry.
You don't have to cry. You just want to talk about your father issues.
Yeah. And
Return
then
to-
those last 2 minutes will be really interesting, you
Yeah.
know? Like
So
what are
who wins then?
No one wins.
no one wins in that game.
That's good.
I
love it. I love games when no one wins.
Women should keep on running things.
Really
It's
satisfying.
my favorite thing about soccer, besides the pussies that dive when they get barely touched by other people, is the fact that you can just have a tie game.
Yeah, that sometimes
Soccer's the
no one
dumbest.
wins.
stupidest,
0-0.
shittiest fucking game. Anyways, Eddie Larson.
The women's soccer game, they won the thing, and they got paid way less than the men that were in the first round that quit.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because a lot more people watch the men.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Really?
I heard a
Female
lot of
soccer were the
yeah.
number one. It was the number one soccer match watched, regardless of gender, in the entire country in the history of the United States.
That's
In the
'cause
United
we
States?
win.
Exactly. Oh,
But what about the rest of the world where it matters?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. That's a totally different
Need
story.
to team up with Ronda Rousey. They need to start fighting after those matches,
yeah.
and then
Love
they
her.
can
Love
make some
her.
money.
Yeah.
Best athlete in America right
Greatest
now.
of all
Her,
time.
Serena, and the U.S. women's soccer team are the best athletes in America right now.
Isn't she going to be in? She's going to be in a movie soon.
Oh,
What
she's
is
gonna
the
film
movie?
Entourage.
Yeah,
Entourage.
Entourage?
she's
no,
not.
no,
She's in a bunch. She was in
She's gonna be
Expendables
nice.
no, but
3.
she's starring in like a Rocky reboot or something.
She was in a movie with Monique called Hair Show.
And
No,
she's
no,
not
she's
Serena.
starring in
Ronda Rousey.
Roadhouse.
Oh,
She's in
Ronda
Roadhouse.
Rousey.
She's going to be in a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
road
she's in
a reboot of Roadhouse.
Oh, that's
she's going to be
cool.
the main character in
She the
the
bouncer?
yeah.
She's playing Swayze?
I think she's going to be Swayze in Roadhouse.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Ed Larson, what are we doing to make football better than it already is?
Get the foot out of football.
Okay,
All right?
I love it.
No more kickoffs, no more punts.
No
You're
more
going
Foot
for it
Clan.
on fourth. You're not punting the ball away. You know, we're not kicking off. We're just going to start the game. It's a waste of time. The kicker's a useless position for a man who holds no actual talent on the field. He should be playing soccer where he belongs. Get rid of the foot in football. It's got no place there.
There you go.
Amen.
I'm going Vietnam rules.
All right.
Big winner. Wow. Very, very rare. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of the Roundtable of Gentlemen. You can find Ed Larson on Twitter at @EddieTunes_. Holden McNeely is on Twitter.
PlayStation Network, Catcher6945. Keep giving me them shout outs. I'll keep calling you fucking idiots.
All right, Jordan Temple, you're also online someplace.
At Jordy Ploy, JordanTempleComedy.com.
What's
baby.
Jordy Ploy mean? Why do you do that? What does it mean?
Ploy. It's just like a trick. I'm getting you, bitch. Hey.
They have a funny thing there.
A ploy, a ruse.
A ruse, if you
Yes,
will.
yeah, I will.
I'm fucking planning and thinking ahead of you, you fucking goofy bitch.
You're always doing some trickery. I love you for it, Jordan. And Amber, are you still Amber Smelson?
Amber
Which is my-
Smelson.
love
I
Amber
even
Smelson.
bought the domain name.
You did?
I bought the website ambersmelson.com. And I have like a bunch of videos, links to my YouTube, links to podcasts, Brighter Side, links to like all my shit. Just go to ambersmelson.com. You'll find everything.
I love it. And yeah, of course, check out her and Eddie on The Brighter Side. And you can find Marcus at Marcus Parks. I'm at Ben Kissel. And Holden, you're going to talk for 30 minutes again soon?
Sure, why not? I'll do it right now, you fucking animals.
All right, start.
I hate our fans. How about that? Let's start with that. I hate everybody who listens to this thing.
Keep on. All right. Well, that's done. I'm at Ben Kissel. And last podcast, Roundtable, Top Hat, Brighter Side. Jordy, you got a podcast yet? Or you just, I don't know.
not yet.
There's so many people.
No, you don't need one. No one there doesn't
please
need to
don't
be
do
anymore.
one.
Please
No,
don't do
page
it.
7.
Anyone out there, if you're thinking of starting one, just don't. Please. It's over.
It's over.
This is actually the only podcast that exists.
If you were famous when you started podcasting, when podcasts first started,
Right.
you're making money. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
So we're broke. All right. We'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for listening.
For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to cavecomedyradio.com.